Welcome to the Hooligan Nation, a KISS-Centric podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Anthony.
I'm Rocco.
Yes, you are. Normally, our Wednesday segment would be a 100% KISS-Centric segment about current events. We're going to preempt that for this week. Early this afternoon, about 3 o'clock, news broke that the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne, had passed away at the age of 76. And Father Rocco and I got together and we decided that we were going to change everything and we were going to record this video really quick. Today is July 22nd. And we're going to edit this video up and put it out for July 23rd. And realistically, we just wanted to give our thoughts
Our respects.
on Ozzy's life and his passing. So that's what we're going to do for today. And the video that we had scheduled to go out tomorrow, the 23rd, will go out next Wednesday, whatever date that is, maybe the 30th. Am I right? Yeah, that'll go out July 30th. So, and that will be the fan reaction to KISS rebranding KISS Storms Vegas to KISS Cruise Landlocked in Vegas. But that'll come out next week. Today we're going to discuss Ozzy. Father Rocco. You got anything?
Honestly,
I don't even know where to start. So
yeah, I'm going to start from a moment when I feel like I really kind of started knowing who Ozzy was, and it involves your brother. So, Mike, if you're listening out there, listen, hooligan, you introduced me to Ozzy. I don't know if you remember this memory, but Ozzy always had like weird, like creepy, like organ type stuff playing, and I really think like I had heard "Speak of the Devil." And I've listened to some stuff of Ozzy before this moment, but I can remember being in a garage and you had me listen to organ, like this intro music. And I'm like, what is that? And you were messing with me, trying to get me to try to figure out who it was. And I couldn't, I didn't get it. And then all of a sudden I hear Mr. Crowley. And that was it. That,
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that started it for me. And you know what? I grew up with this dude. Ozzy always put out good stuff. Ozzy always let you feel like he loved you. Like he didn't just like you. Ozzy lived for the fans. And I mean, if the tribute show that just happened back to the beginning didn't show you that, Ozzy lived for the fans. You seen him in that chair desperately trying to get up. Like it was torture, I'm sure, for him to have to sit in that seat at the back to the beginning show. But you know what? And I'm just gonna sum up my little statement here by saying, everybody should want to be able to say goodbye to the people they love before they go, and he did.
I don't even know where to begin. My Ozzy journey begins with Randy Rhoads.
Yeah, you know what, too? Like
Ozzy was always entertaining. He was always a character.
That's putting it lightly.
But not unlike KISS. I mean, there's plenty of bands, plenty of singers that go out there and just do their thing. And then there's artists like Ozzy and KISS that go over the top completely differently.
Born performers.
You know, biting the head off a bat, biting the head off a dove, all the crazy things. I mean, reality television.
Didn't he snort ants too with Molly Crew?
He did snort. He snorted ants and licked piss, I believe.
Jeez.
His own, which I guess is technically, I don't. The point.
You're going in a bad direction.
The point is, Ozzy was always a character. It was great to grow up with a character like Ozzy, and just like Father Rocco said, Ozzy was introduced to me by my brother, who is holding out for some big contract to come on here or something. But you know, we grew up with Randy Rhoads, Jakey Lee, Zakk Wylde, and so on. These are all legendary guitarists that were introduced by Ozzy. And then, of course, as kids, we went backwards, not unlike Kiss.
Right?
So, Ozzy, Diary of Madman, and then Bark at the Moon comes out, and then you go, oh my God, what is this? And then you go backwards and you find that it all started with Black Sabbath and so on and so forth. And look, the bottom line is we would like to express our condolences
Yeah, absolutely.
to all the Ozzy fans, all the Black Sabbath fans, to all the members that played with Ozzy. Ozzy and Jakey Lee just spoke to each other for the first time in, I think, 40
That's what I'm
years.
saying, man. He was able to close everything out. Like at least he got it, went on his terms, man. You
And
know?
finally, our condolences to Sharon and
Yeah.
his family. Ozzy made it to 76. I'm pretty sure Ozzy would say this himself. No one knows how Ozzy made it to 76
Sharon
because
does.
uh,
Sharon had a lot to do with it.
like if you don't know much about Ozzy, just start Googling and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's kind of crazy to me. I'm not a very emotional person at all. Uh, it hit me like a ton of bricks
It hit
today.
me. I am an emotional person, and it definitely hit me too. When you
And
told me,
and
I paused for a minute when you told, you're the one who told me. I paused for a minute. I was like,
it's
yeah,
crazy because like we don't know any of these people. The first thought in my head wasn't for Sharon or his kids because I'm guessing that they were preparing for this.
yeah, oh yeah, I would think so.
The first thought in my head was somebody like Zach Wilde. Zach Wilde lost the father figure of all father figures today.
Yeah.
To him, my thoughts were with Jakey Lee.
Mm.
They just buried the hatchet
I
40
know,
years later.
man.
Rudy Sarzo, who went to the Back to the Being concert and put all of the bullshit aside. Like my thoughts are with them guys. People that I've never met, I don't know other than seeing them on television and listening to them on records. For the bands like Anthrax, like Mastodon, like Lizzie Hale that all flew to England. And thank God, like thank God Ozzy got to say goodbye.
Absolutely,
I mean,
absolutely.
you could not ask for a better cherry on top of his roller coaster life
Mm,
than that. And then
very well said.
I don't know, what is it, 10, 12 days later, maybe? Is it maybe it's a little more than that. Two
No,
weeks
a couple
later,
weeks.
2 weeks later, he dies. I wish he was still here, but hey, if you gotta go, I'm glad it was today and
Yeah,
wasn't 3 weeks ago or a month ago.
right. Yeah, you know what? Like we don't know these people, but I tell you one thing: we grew up with them.
And I feel like I know him today. Like
Yeah,
I want to go give Zach Wilde a hug.
right.
Like I feel like he's hurting today.
Oh, he's definitely.
And that's why I started the condolences with the fans because I'm pretty sure they're hurting today. Look, I'm not a diehard Ozzy fan. I can't tell you that I listen to Ozzy like I listen to Kiss. But it does really drive it home. Hey, all these guys from Kiss, they're not getting any younger.
Yeah, it makes you
Like
realize that there's an end of an era coming.
none of
Yeah,
us are getting any younger,
right.
especially you, because you're old.
Yeah, I got you by like what, at least 10, 12 years.
Five, five. That's an important 5 years.
Yeah, you're right behind me, man. You're gaining on me.
I'm not gaining on you. As always, if you made it this far, thank you for supporting us. And don't forget, if it's too loud, you're too old. Peace out, Hooligan Nation.